In today's competitive job market, standing out from the crowd is crucial. While a generic resume may seem convenient, it often falls short in effectively showcasing your skills and experiences to potential employers. That's where a targeted resume comes into play. By tailoring your application to match the specific requirements of each job, you significantly increase your chances of securing interviews and landing your dream job. I recently reflected on my job search journey. My return on application, ROA, has been excellent, and I have been active in different roles over the last few years. I pondered what I have done differently to ensure I get shortlisted for jobs almost all the time, especially in the last few years. I realized that a successful job search process involves intentional and directed actions. There's a lot you can do and should do as job seekers to make this process guarantee you the results you want. Here's my personal 3-box system for a successful job application. Step 1. Ready. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. Henry Ford. A successful job search does not happen by chance. You must be ready to put some time aside to plan your job search. Before applying for any job, I usually spend a day or two thinking about what I want and whether the role is right for me. Within this period, I'd also contact the hiring manager and ask them any questions not answered in the job posting. It's a strategic step. Hiring managers love this step, and it's very beneficial to me. Why do I do this? Gaining clarity is helpful for my planning purposes. I gather lots of information. I love a holistic view of the role, both from the inside and outside. I want to be sure it's the right one and won't waste my time. It helps me, and it helps the hiring manager. It's a win-win. Step 2. Aim. Quality is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction and skillful execution. It represents the wise choice of many alternatives. A successful job search process requires a strategy. Your goal is to put in your best foot during the application stage to land the job interview. That's your only job at this stage. Nothing else matters. A successful job application process requires a strategy. It requires you to assess the job posting critically, and then aim your application at the job posting, to ensure it is targeted. Note the keyword, targeted. I do this 100% of the time. I don't just spin my resume to a job application like a lazy person. I carefully read the ad and tailor my resume and cover letter to the job posting. It takes time. I know that for sure, but it's a pain I have to go through, and it's what hiring managers love. This is where I spend most of my time, roughly 80%. Once I complete this step, I move on to the final step. Step 3. Fire. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Obviously, as a job seeker, you must do your part by applying for the jobs you want to land. No inputs mean no outputs. Doing your part is simply to fire your application to the hiring manager's desk. Getting your application to this stage will take some time, but it's worth it. Sadly, many job seekers throw resumes here and there. They have no plan, no strategy, and aren't ready to commit any time to it. They might apply for 100 jobs daily. All they do is fire, fire, and fire. Applying to jobs this way may not bring the best results, as they have not put in the effort they need to be shortlisted. There are no shortcuts to job application success. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. Remember, job hunting itself is a job. There's no other magic to it. You must be ready to dedicate your time to it daily. Many job seekers only put in minimal time and expect the best results. Depending on your situation, you might want to put in several hours each day strategically. Make no excuses, you must put in the work to get the results you want. Final summary. The best way to predict the future is to create it. While it may require extra time and effort, crafting a targeted application is a worthwhile investment in your job search. By customizing your application to each job application, you demonstrate your understanding of the role, highlight your relevant skills and experiences, and increase your chances of securing interviews. With a targeted application, you position yourself as a standout candidate, one step closer to landing your dream job. A successful job application process requires planning, strategy, and doing your part. You need to plan your application, aim your efforts towards drafting the best application, and then fire your application. Only by doing this, do you stand a chance. You may not get a 100% response rate, but you put in your best.